Hi everyone, my name is Rachel. This is my first video on a YouTube channel, and this is also going to be a makeup tutorial. I've been doing makeup for a couple years, but all my skills are self-taught, so I hope you enjoy, and I hope this turns out okay. Thanks for watching.
Alright, I'm going to start out by putting moisturizer on my face, just to even out any of the dry patches. And then I'm also going to put lip balm on my lips, and I'm going to be taking that off later when I go to put my lipstick on. And for primer, I'm using Benefit's Porefessional in order to fill in my huge pores. And I'm just rubbing that in really well in order to get a smooth canvas for my foundation. Alright, for my foundation, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm using number 310 Sun Beige because my face is not as tan as my body, because I do self-tan, so my neck down is a lot darker than my face. And I'm just going to be using a beauty blender to blend that all in. And then for concealer, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand. I'm putting this underneath my eyes, on my chin, my cupid's bow, and on my nose and in the middle of my forehead, just to highlight the parts of the face that I want to stick out. And then I'm going in with Laura Mercier's translucent setting powder all over the places that I put my concealer to set it and make sure it doesn't move throughout the day. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. My eyebrows are naturally pretty thick, so I'm just going to fill in any of the sparse areas. And I'm using NYX Tame and Frame in the shade Brunette. And then after I fill in my brows, I'm going to go in with some bright concealer just to clean up the edges and make sure they look pretty sharp. And then I'm going to go ahead and dust off all the powder that I put on the places that I put the concealer with just a fluffy brush. And then I'm going to go in with Benefit Hoola Bronzer with a large powder brush just on my cheekbones, on my forehead, on my jawline, and then I'm going to go back in with a eyeshadow brush and just contour my nose. And then just in the hollows of my cheekbones, I'm going to go in with an e.l.f. contour and blush kit. I'm just going to put a little bit on my cheekbones. And then I'm going to go in and blend that out with the big powder brush I used for my bronzer again. then I'm using the Milani blush, and I'm just going in with a Wet n Wild blush brush just to put it right over my contour. And then I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder under where I contour just to clean up the lines a little bit. Now I'm putting on some tape just to make sure my eyeshadow lines are going to be pretty sharp, and I don't want to have to go back in with concealer, so I'm just using tape. So I'm going to use the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to use the mauve shade and use that as a transition shade. Alright, after that I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm just going to go in with Semi Sweet and darken up the crease a little bit. And then I'm going to use Triple Fudge on the outer V of my eye, and I'm just doing that to give it a little bit more depth. I'm going to make sure that's blended out really well. So for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with Marzipan, and it's just a sparkly light cream color, and I'm just going to put that in both of the inner quarters just to brighten them up a little bit. And I'm going to go back in with Triple Fudge and just blend them all into each other so it looks more seamless. And then I'm going to pull off the tape and go in with some black liquid eyeliner from NYX, and I'm just going to wing out my eyeliner. And then I'm going to take a pencil liner brush, and I'm going to go back in with Triple Fudge under my lower lash line. And then after that I'm going to go back in with Semi Sweet with a fluffy brush and smoke out the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to dust off the powder with another large fluffy brush, and then blend out the contour again with that same brush I used for bronzer, just because I don't like my lines to be really sharp. And then I'm going to use some mascara and just put a coat on my top and bottom lashes just to prep them for some falsies. Yeah, and then I'm going to hit myself in the face with the mascara brush. I have to wait for that to dry because otherwise it's going to get all smudgy. That's how my life goes. I'm I'm just going in with a nude eyeliner pencil just to open up my eyes a little bit. And I'm gonna wipe off that lip balm so I can go in with some lip liner and a liquid lipstick. I'm just using a pencil liner from Wet n Wild. And then the liquid lipstick I'm using is from Too Faced. It's the Melted Matte in the shade Cool Girl. I'm going to use the Ardell Duo Lash Glue and just put a coat on my false lashes. I'm using the Kiss 01 lashes, and I'm just going to wait for them to get tacky. I'm going to cover up a blemish and just spray some rose water on my face just to melt everything together and make it look a little less cakey. And then I'm going to wet my highlighter brush and just go in with that Carly Bible palette again and just use the second highlighter and just drown myself in highlight. And then I'm going to use my tweezers and just put on my false lashes. It's a process and it takes me about 10 minutes to do, so I'm just going to cut a bunch of it out. And then I'm just going to go over the top of the lashes with my liquid eyeliner again, just to cover up some glue that didn't dry. And just put some mascara on to blend my fake lashes to my real lashes, and then spray some NYX Dewy setting spray just to set everything and make sure everything stays in place.
Well, that concludes the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and hope I did as well as I thought I did. Thanks for watching.